I have been collecting toys for almost 25 years.
Nerd.
And if you go all the way back to the beginning, staying organized has always been an issue. I tried spreadsheets, I tried notebooks, I tried the Notes app, I tried other apps, literally all of them, and nothing seemed to work. I found myself repeatedly buying duplicates and passing on things that were good deals because I thought I already had it. It also made it really hard to focus on finishing a collection before starting another. Like, I am a serial collection starter without finishing, but those days are over. Wait till you guys see what I'm about to show you. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt, often called Big Nerdy. Together we are the NWO, the Nerd World Order, and this is Nerdzoic. Hey, we're in a different spot today, so I set up a whole nother camera station here by my desk so that if I ever needed to show everybody something on the computer, I could show you. It's also how I plan on doing podcasts and more live streaming, so hopefully this looks good. A few weeks back, I was contacted by a gentleman about a business arrangement.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
That sounds ominous, but no, it was a really good one. He wanted to put the links to specific figures onto his website so they go right to Nerdzoic, and I was like, yeah! Backlinks are good for anybody who knows anything about internet stuff. Then he asked me if I'd be open to doing a paid video for his website. And I was. I mean, I like money.
I like money.
So I went and I looked at his site and I played with it for a second and I was like, brah, I can't accept money for this. This website is amazing. Like, you guys have heard me plug Action Figure 411 for years and I've never gotten a penny out of it. I just want to share the news that that awesome tool is there. And I feel the same way about this. I didn't take any money for this video, so it's not officially sponsored, but in full disclosure, the gentleman, Alejandro, gave me a lifetime membership for free. So, I mean, if you think that $37 taints my opinion, you're wrong. But I gotta tell you, because legal stuff. I just realized I haven't even said the name of this thing yet. It is called Legendsverse. Legendsverse is a tracking app that tracks your current collection versus your wish list, versus pre-orders, versus things that you have in transit. That's just like the elevator pitch. I'm gonna go much more into it in a minute, but I do need to say that it's more than just Legends. It is called Legendsverse, and that's how it started, but he has been adding other toy lines. There's G.I. Joe on there. He's starting to get Black Series updated. This thing is literally getting updated daily, and it's going to end up being like the most important tool in all of toy collecting. There, I said it.
Don't be so dramatic.
That's how great this is. Now, you might be asking yourself, why do I need to track my toys? That seems pretty stupid. It's not, though. Like, there's a couple reasons. One, prevent duplicates, prevent the missed opportunities I talked about at the beginning of this video. It's a great way to track your pre-orders also, so you can see if something came or it didn't come, or if you still got to pay for it. It also gives you values. And I know some of you were like, I don't care what my collection's worth. It's for the hobby. It's still important to know what it's worth. Couple reasons. One, in the event of a catastrophic act of God, I don't know, like a flood, it would be really, really good to have your collection cataloged. Hopefully you have insurance on it or your homeowners covers it. It'll be a lot easier if you have it all cataloged on a spreadsheet, which is what you would have here. The other great part of tracking value is anytime your wife starts giving you crap about how much money you're spending on toys, you can be like, no, look, I spent this much, but now it's worth this much. I hope by now we all know that investing in toys is a really bad idea and makes no sense, but it makes for a great excuse when you get in trouble for spending too much money from your spouse.
I've been there.
Yeah, I kind of did that. I told you guys I tried a lot of other things to track my collection. Most recently, I used the Notes app, and none of them worked well. They all suck. The apps were most disappointing because there are some like amazing comic collecting apps out there. There's like 3 or 4 of them that are fantastic, and I don't know why they don't exist for toys. They kind of do now, like that's what we're getting at, but I've always been annoyed by it. I tried using iCollect for years, and I hated it. Like, it had all the fields you need, but like it didn't track values, and the other thing that really irritated my OCD-ness is the pictures were not consistent. It was user-submitted pictures. Sometimes you got a picture of a carded figure, sometimes not. Sometimes it was on someone's kitchen table, sometimes it was blurry. It annoyed the hell out of me. Not a problem with Legendsverse. There is no community entering. It's just what's there. And here's a little secret for everybody that I've never disclosed before on the show. Way back when Nerdzoic started in 2020, before I was even considering a toy store and I was thinking, what can I do to add more value to the toy world and, you know, maybe start a career out of it? This is what I thought of. This is what I was about to do until I realized that I'm not smart with computer stuff.
I'm not a smart man.
And it would have cost me tens of thousands of dollars in developers. But Alejandro's done it. He knows his computer stuff, and he has done this better than I could have even thought of. Like, enough, right? You want to get into it? I'll show you. All right, so I'm on a private window right now just to show you what it looks like, but this is what it looks like when you try to get on there. As you can see, we have 1,100 people who are currently on here, including me. hoping that by the time people start watching this video, we can double or triple that number, because the more people we add, the better the community features are going to be. Let's get off of private. We'll go on to mine. So I'm already logged in here, and let's take a look at everything. So as soon as you log in, there is the option to go dark, light, dark, light. A Sith Lord, so I go dark. Here you can see all the different things that are part of it, all the toy lines. You can see some of them are more up to date than others, like G.I. Joe. If we go to that, he's got the recent stuff. If you go to Black Series, it's got a lot of stuff, but it's not totally up to date yet. He is still working on that. Back to the home screen. Look at this up here. Here's your collection value right there. Everything's in there. This gets updated every week based on eBay auctions, much like Action Figure 411. There it is, right there, man. That's so cool. If you click on it, you can see the breakdown. No, this is not my full collection of Marvel Legends even. This is just the stuff I knew off the top of my head really quickly to put in. But you can see what I paid, what it's currently worth. Waves complete, none, because I suck. Baths complete. I don't own a single bath. Holy crap, I need to fix that. But yeah, pretty cool. You can actually add custom figures too. Like if you're a custom guy or gal, come up here, hit add custom figure. You even get to select the character here, and he's got pretty much everything you can think of, I think. Let's see, what can we think of that's completely abstract? How about the Purple Man? Wow, I thought I was gonna bust him there. He really does have the Purple Man. So he does have a ton of them. I don't know if it's everybody, but it's pretty darn good. Let's get out of this, come back to the home screen. All right, we're out of that, back to the home screen. On the home screen, here's all the current discussions. You can see how things are going. It's just like any other social media platform. No, I'm not active in here. I can't keep track with my own social media. Latest figures for trade, there they are. Right now there's only 2, and they're both by the owner. I think he put a couple of his things up there just to kind of test it, and no one's biting, so something cool you could put up there, like if you have duplicates. This is really cool. So these are community groups. These are groups created by people to like build teams, and I freaking love this. Like for example, X-Men 92, it's everything you need to build the X-Men 92 team. And there's so many other teams like New Avengers, there's another New Avengers. Kind of hope that someday we have like a definitive list, not just a community list. Your Serpent Society, everything that we have so far. So yeah, really cool. I really like that feature. Down here you can see something called latest incoming figures, and it says Giant Man for me because I marked that I ordered him. Oh, yep, there he is. So you can see all your pre-orders there. One thing I wish that we could change the ETA right here, or even better, Alejandro, you are the website whiz, not me. If you could link that to either my Metafield for dates or Hasbro's or whoever's to kind of give us a rough estimate so that people can sort their incoming by month so they can kind of plan, even though the dates are never right. And then here you can see the latest things that were added. Away from the home page, if you hit my collection, it's what you expect. I already showed you guys this. It's everything that's in my collection down here. There's a list of figures here. There is a price guide here for each one. You can kind of see the breakdown. So like Cyclops, $24.99, he's up that much. There he is. You can look at stats here. So just some basic stats. And we can see most collected characters here. I don't think this is working very well though, because if this is supposed to be my most collected characters, it's wrong. I got 1 Nightcrawler, not 2. So I don't know. We might have to look at that. Go into the wish list. I just really started this very basically by hitting a couple things that I have not opened for myself. Luke Cage and Iron Fist are sitting out in the warehouse. I might go grab that here later because I need that Iron Fist. Incoming is things you have pre-ordered. I need to go in and actually put all the stuff that's coming in that I want into here. Like I should really move some of these over. If you wanted to create a group, here's where you do it. Like you could start with a template. So here's a template for a team. Like if you wanted to do your version, you could do it right there. Or if you just wanted to start from scratch, you could do that too. Displays hasn't been used by anybody yet. This is a spot to show your display, I guess. I assume that's what it is. I hope people start adding to this though. Checklist. This is like the heart and soul of the site. So here are all the waves. So it goes by date. So like 2024, 2023, you click through to see everything from that year, and each one's collected into collections on that page. Once we get in here, it's all listed from most recent to oldest. Here's the Build-A-Figure pages, so you can go in and see the Build-A-Figures. One of the things I love is that, like, let's go on to a bath. Let's go on to Blackheart. You can see the individual pieces here. I think that's super cool. I'm hoping that in the future we can add individual bath parts to our collection so we can see what we have. The amount of random bath parts I have that I would love to throw into the trade area it's a lot. Then there's just like every figure. Here it lists the different exclusives and where they're exclusive to. And then if you wanted to shop by character, you could do that. So like me, I'm a Daredevil guy. I could come down to my guy. Wow, alphabetizing is hard. Almost there. There he is. That took way longer than I thought. So we have any anything Daredevil related, I guess. Elektra Daredevil counts. But wow, there's a lot more than I thought there was. Wow, that Kingpin looks terrible. I've never seen that before. Sorry, I got off track. Squirrel! Another weird feature that I love, again, nerds like me. Let's click on Daredevil here as an example. There's this thing called a Rarity Score. It's basically showing you the percent owned of the group. The lower the number, theoretically, the less people own it, so it's more rare. Also, when you're looking at the figure, you can actually come down and see like the graphs, what it's going for. You can see the BAF part it comes with here. If anyone did any customs, it would be here. If you're a YouTuber and you make video reviews, you could put that right here, and then related figures. And then if you go down to the community area, again, it can take you to all the groups. You can just see custom figures, which I don't know if anyone's done this yet. Oh yeah, it looks like there's some. Banshee. That's a Banshee custom apparently. So yeah, there's different things you can do. There's a spot to put your kit bash parts, so it doesn't really look like anyone's using that yet. Suggest a feature is cool. You can see all the features that are suggested, and I'll tell you mine here in a few minutes, and you can see what's crazy is like someone put something like, all right, this guy wrote Toy Biz Marvel Legends Icon Series, and look, here's Alejandro. We'll be adding soon. The guy is all over it. Tons of respect here. I'm kind of going out of order here, but there's also a release notes section that just shows you everything that he's done. Like you can see in the last week, everything he's done. He made a couple updates each day. So pretty cool. Again, for the nerds of us, which I would imagine is all of us, I love seeing that stuff. Challenges is an interesting feature. So he has it set up here where join the challenge, participate, and you can win a $50 gift card. And you can see the different submissions. I guess it's putting the team together. That's your thing. It could be fun. There's a chat area that nobody's in. Here's a list of all the collectors. Let's see if any of our friends are in here. Not sure if this is the real Shartimus Prime or not, but with 13 figures, I'm gonna guess that it's either not him or he just barely started. One other thing I'll show you here is if you go in, hit figures, and then let's just pick a figure here. Let's pick this since everybody's buying it right now. You can see, look, pre-order from Big Bad, pre-order from Big Nerdy, aka Nerdzoic. Really cool. You can also follow here so you'll get updates for in stock, in pre-order, or on sale. That on sale that one's huge because there's no other way to really do it, and every dollar saved counts. Like often, I'll be the first one to lower specific figures because I'm too heavy on it. Like if I think something's gonna be amazing and then it doesn't do well, I'll lower the price a couple of dollars. But the problem is if I do that, most people don't see it. So I'm gonna try it again soon and see if people see it once they start using this app. Also, not gonna lie, I love seeing my logo here. Branding. And then the last thing I'll show you is there is a way to do an advanced add to collection. So like if I just wanted to do a quickie, I could hit that, hit add to collection advanced. By the way, you could put incoming here or trade figure, but let's load add to collection advanced does this. You can add it to a group. So if you have a group set up, like you're doing, let's say Deadpool versus Wolverine figures, you could set it to that. How many, what you paid, the day you ordered it, and then the status, which you wouldn't have. Is it displayed or is it in storage? And then the condition. And then it even has a spot here to put grail so that you can count your grails that you've bought, which is a pretty cool addition. From the same area, you can put your pre-order in. You hit this, hit add to incoming. Let's say you pre-ordered this. You can put your status. So origin, where's it coming from? Nerdzoic, paid status. Nerdzoic takes payment up front because I don't like surprising people with payment at random time. Incoming type, it's a pre-order. Acquisition date, obviously. Price, hit submit. Let's just do it and show you. So now if we come into our incoming, you can see nothing different here, but if you click on it, you can see all that information. It'd be really cool to be able to see maybe like, aside from just date, where it's coming from, like either throw like the Amazon Big Bad Nerdzoic logo on here, and then again, the date, add those two things, it'd be really cool. I'd also add in like whether it's paid or not, because a lot of the time, obviously, I don't buy anything from Pulse except their exclusives for myself. But it's nice to be able to track when it's going to get charged so that you don't have like a surprise, oh, $600 in toy bills this month.
Oh my God. I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
It'd be cool to be able to look at it right here. Aside from the suggestions I mentioned in this video, I do have a couple I'd love to see. I'm going to go enter them in here when I'm done this. One, obviously, more toy lines, but like he's already working on that. I wrote down a list though, so that we can keep him busy for the next 17 years.
NECA, Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions, Star Wars The Vintage Collection, Transformers, Action Force, Mezco, Amazing Yamaguchi, Hiya, Jada, Bandai, Wrestling, Mondo, Trick or Treat.
There's a lot to enter, buddy. Hope you had your coffee. I'd have to think more, but there's probably a bunch of other stats you could put in there that would be really cool to just have on one page. The pricing on this is kind of insane. Like when I was thinking, hey, maybe I'll pay someone to develop this and I'll build it and I'll charge a low monthly fee. I was thinking like $10 a month. It's $120 a year. Yeah, I'd pay that if I was a collector. But this is not a monthly fee, which is kind of unheard of for apps these days or programs. This is $37 for a lifetime payment or free. Like you can start this thing for free. If not, 37 bucks and you're in it for life. I can't stress enough how insane it is to have a one-time payment for something that's getting updated multiple times per week. And I know there's going to be people who say that, oh no, the one bad thing is it's not an app, so it's not easy to use on the phone. The website's mobile friendly. If you need to, you can totally just save the website link to your home screen, so it's basically an app, but not. That's what I do because I'm too lazy to go into the web browser and type in things. Yeah, it's kind of pathetic, really. Anyway, there is a link in the comments. There is a link in the description. Go over and sign up. I really want to see this app succeed, and in order to do that, not only do we need a lot of free people in there, but we need a lot of paid people in there. So I am going to offer something pretty cool. If you go and you pay for a lifetime membership between now and September 30th, send me a proof of purchase at matt@nerdzoic.com, and I will send you a $10 off coupon code at Nerdzoic. So it's basically a $27 app now. Boom, surprise, Alejandro, you didn't know I was going to do that. But I bet you did know that I was going to say, you gotta get old, you don't have to grow up, just be cool and stay nerdy. Later.